Hello and welcome to Dice and Demons. I'm Emma and today we're going to be taking a look at these cool new warbands that are coming for Warhammer Underworlds. So GW just released an article stating that they are going to be showing off some new cool models, some really nice Skaven models and some elves for Daughters of Khaine. So I'm really excited about that. I do have a small Daughters of Khaine army and I've been quite in love with the Skaven faction for quite a while, but I haven't actually ever painted any Skaven or anything. I don't know, I just really like the idea of them. So I'm pretty excited for this, I have to say. So the article says, revealed Morathi's elves clash with Ishin assassins in Warhammer Underworlds, Nethermaze. So I don't play Warhammer Underworlds. I've never played even just a single game of it. But I think a lot of the models are really, really cool. So yeah, let's take a look at this. It says here, you followed the path through the shadows with a steely heart. Today is your reward as all is revealed. Behold Warhammer Underworlds Nethermaze, the new boxed set for Warhammer Underworlds. And then they have this release video. Let's take a look at it. This is cool. And the cards are actually pretty, beautiful as well. I like the look of them. I just, yeah, as I said, I've never played the actual game. Deeper darkness awaits. Well, that sounds lovely. So it says here, this boxed set contains 2 new warbands drawn to the nexus of the Nethermaze. The Shadeborn, whom Morathi has sent to cut out the heart of the traitorous Queen Khiatan, and Shittershank's Clawpack. I like that name. Skittershank's Clawpack, who seek a new source of penumbral power for the clan's Ishin. So this looks cool. Actually, it looks pretty cool, the board and the tokens and the cards and everything. I don't think I'll be playing Underworlds. I have enough on my plate with just trying to get back into playing AOS and 40k, so I don't think I'll be taking up a whole new game system. But it looks really nice. So for those who play this, I think it looks really cool. I like those. Is that like tentacles from a squid or something? Yeah, looks really cool. Like the design of it. It says it also comes with everything you need to jump right into a game of Warhammer Underworlds, including 2 boards, dice, tokens, and a 52-page rule book that includes all the lore about a labyrinth that seethes with malicious intent. Oh, so like a sentient labyrinth. I like that idea. I mean, I'm into like Greek mythology and stuff, so everything that has a labyrinth is pretty cool in my book. The Nethermaze, constructed by mysterious and ancient architects, that's always nice, is a powerful wellspring of dark energy and the perfect lure for the clan's Ishin. It has also drawn in elven seditionists whose transgressions did not go unnoticed by Morathi. She sent a crew of shadowy assassins to snuff out this nascent rebellion. Enter Skittershank's Clawpack and the Shadeborn. And so here we look at all the models that are included. I think they look really, really cool. Those Daughters of Khaine models look quite like the other warband we got, like, was that a year or 2 ago? So really cool, fluid design, I think. I like it a lot. So led by the enterprising young assassin, Slink Skittershank, Skittershank's Clawpack are fast and fragile, deadly assassins who all move a speedy 5 hexes. So as I said, I haven't played this game, so I don't know how many hexes a normal move would be, but I think it sounds reasonable that these guys are fast anyway. If they control the pace of the match, they will run rings around an enemy warband. The act of killing the enemy leader is the inspire condition for the whole warband, who then descend on their remaining foes with newfound confidence, looking stylish while doing so. And I would have to say I agree with that. I really, really like these. This is such a cool model. I mean, I was at my local gaming club yesterday, and we were talking about the Skaven faction actually, and we're all like, "Oh, it's such a cool idea! It's such a cool concept!" But we'd really like to see some new models in GW's new, more sort of I don't know. New style where you have so much movement and so many interesting poses and stuff. I mean, I just wouldn't want to paint a whole Age of Sigmar army with the Skaven like the Plague Monks or something. I would love to see some of those models revisited and redone, because the idea to me is just awesome. And these models, if they are, I keep my fingers crossed that they're like sort of something to look forward to, that GW will be making even more models like these. So you could have an entire army like these. That would be really cool. Look at the way he stands, and it looks like probably gross, with the pipes and the goo, and so he's like down in some sort of labyrinthian sewer, which I think is perfect for the Skaven. Honestly, they look cool. They look so cool. I don't know how accurate he would be actually with this sort of hood all the way covering his eyes, but perhaps he navigates more by a sense of smell or something. Who knows? And more Skaven. Oh, look at that! He's got a sling. That's cool. That's cute. I mean, they look really nice. They look really nice. I would like to paint this warband. I'm not starting an entire Skaven army, but I would definitely love just to paint this one warband. Perhaps I would go for something like white albino rats, and then some the cloth could be like dark turquoise with highlights of like really vivid green or something, to make it a little bit like toxic and stuff. That would be cool, I think. And he's got, or she, I don't know, the rats, probably pretty difficult to tell. Looks like they've got like a net so you can catch your enemies. And look, he's got a pet, or she's got a pet rat. I really like this pose. It's so dynamic. It's so fluid. He looks, this rat is coming to get you, and I don't think you have many chances of getting away. So that probably aligns really well with the what the text said above about them being really speedy and moving. Was it like 5 hexes? This looks really speedy, and I would be terrified if this came to get me. But it looks cool. I would be interested to know if it is fragile the way it's standing, if it's going to be snapping here at the ankle, or if it's if it feels sturdy enough. Yeah, awesome. Oh, look at that! He's just coming, jumping down from some sort of wall or something to stab you in the back. Awesome. I really like the look of this, flowing cape and everything, and the sort of magical smoke thing, keeping it, flying. That looks nice. And this is something you would also do a lot of fun effects with when painting and stuff. Yeah. These look cool. And then it says, as a newborn god queen hungering for yet more power, Khaine covets the dark energies of the Liar's Moon. Her operatives are the Shadeborn, adherents of the Shadow Arts. These fighters use the shade of cover to maneuver around their enemies, receiving buffs and ambushing unwary opponents. Their leader, the Shroud Queen Slitharail, is so attuned to the darkness that she can even flitter between cover unseen. The Shadeborn's bloodlust brings them great pleasure in their task. I mean, isn't it like that for most daughters, if not all daughters of Khaine? And their fighters inspire if they attack an enemy fighter who's already wounded, taking delight in inflicting agony. Of course they do. Khaine is such a sweet lady, yeah. I like this. It again, very dynamic pose. She looks like she's just flying and floating, which seems to fit the way this model is going to work in the game really well. As it says, it can flit from cover to cover without being seen. It definitely looks like it's flying. I really like the cape and everything. Very dynamic. And then this assassin guy as well. Looks really nice. I like the crossbow dude a lot more. I think. I mean, this is definitely cool. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just compared to the rest of them, I'm just not as excited for that. But I really like this. He looks really menacing. He's like hiding behind some sort of wall or in a shadow, and you can't see him. And now you're about to get a crossbow bolt in the back. Yeah, looks really cool. And she's awesome as well. A really bloodthirsty witch elf, it looks like. Yeah, really cool. This is by far my favorite model of the Daughters of Khaine. But they all look grand, I think. Absolutely. And look at the bases. They have like skulls and stuff on the bases, whereas the Skaven had that, sewer style. Which I think is also a nice way of differentiating the different warbands. Yeah, definitely really cool. And so it says there are more new rules on the way, 2 new keywords, map and domain. Arrive on cards included in the boxed set. One lets you gamble for glory, and the other lets you change the surroundings of this sunken maze to your advantage. We'll be going into detail on how these new rules and warbands. We'll be going into detail on these new rules and warbands in due course. But what about the lore of Nethermaze? You may be as lost as the warbands entombed in this deepest of oubliettes. The Nethermaze rests below Harrowdeep, acting as a twisted inversion where reality bends to the whims of its shadowy masters. These mysterious entities were born from the Orb Duplicata, also known as the Liar's Moon, a crucible of dark energies on the outer rim of Ulgo. This power is used to attract mighty warriors into the shifting labyrinth so that its masters may feed off their fear. I know the Skaven are supposed to be like, cowardly, so I'm sure they could, give off quite a lot of fear that those shadowy masters could feed on, but the Daughters of Khaine models, they don't look like they'll be afraid of anything, but perhaps they will. But there is a deeper, even more sinister purpose to this diabolic construction. Those who fight through to the end have the chance to escape through the Waking Gate into Hish, but the cost of leaving is higher than perhaps any of them might imagine. I like GW's use of adjectives and stuff. So you have mighty and shifting and diabolic and mysterious. All sorts of things. Cool. And a lovely piece of art here as well. So it says here, Warhammer Underworlds Nethermaze will be available to pre-order very soon. I don't know, very, very soon. Perhaps we'll see it in a month or so. That would be really cool. And if you're wondering where the exiled dead have shambled off to, don't fret. This necromantic warband are also right around the corner. Okay, so we'll be getting more warbands for this as well. But this looks cool. But I'm particularly interested in the Skaven. I would really love to paint up this warband. Definitely. I think they look awesome. So, that was what I wanted to take a look at today. What do you think? Are there any of the models that you are particularly as excited about? Do you play Underworlds? And would you recommend it to us who haven't played it yet? Should we give it a go? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to stay up to date on my painting projects and stuff, you can of course follow me as Dyson Demons on Twitter and Instagram, and you can also join the Dyson Demons showroom on Facebook, where you can show off your own painting projects as well. So it's a cool little community, and we would love to have you there as well. So thank you so much for watching this one, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.